How's it going, lads? Philpotto here, and welcome to the 13th episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, you'll see here, I was just checking he wasn't from Saudi Arabia because he had a kind of a Saudi Arabia-ishy name, because everyone from Saudi Arabia has useless connection, or at least I can't connect up properly with them. You get useless latency and all that. But he has a rubbish team, and I'm playing in the Gold Cup here, right? So we're going on a Gold Cup run. See, can we win the Gold Cup in this episode? And it is the 13th episode. Will it be the lucky episode, or will it be unlucky? Because it is unlucky for some, but we will see. When we go 1-0 up against this guy, he puts his controller down. Now, 1-0. I went 1-0 up and he put his controller down. I mean, what's the point of him playing FIFA? He wasn't even good. He was absolutely useless. So I just wanted to make it 5-0 and then hold on to possessions to get the most amount of coins I could. But then he picked his controller back up and he started bringing his goalkeeper out and all this stuff. So even though I won 6-0, that was the most frustrating game I've played in the series. I hate when people do that. It drives me mental. But here's our next opponent. I see he's got a good team and it makes me go, thanks be to Jesus, I'm not going to come up against a bell end like I did in the last game. He has team of the season Benyat, and my game plan is to restrict his use of him, because I know he's got great passing and great free kicks and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just want to restrict his use of Benyat, and then I will feel confident. Now we get a bit lucky here. We failed the heel-to-heel flick with Lamela, and Lissandro Lopez slips it down the middle. Beautiful stuff. Just get us off the mark. No problem with that at all. Lamela here is doing the business once again with those 5-star skills. I love the 5-star skills, and oh my god, I was starting flicking my nipples when I scored that goal. But anyway, just want to say, in my last video I got the best likes to dislikes ratio I'd say I've ever got. It was something like, at the moment it's on something like 914 likes and 4 dislikes. That was unbelievable. But what I do not understand is it got the least amount of views out of any of my Road to Better Bollocks FC. So if you haven't seen it, because obviously a few people have missed it by, I don't know if YouTube's acting a bollocks or what, but obviously a few people have missed it. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link right now on the screen. It's very good. I put a bit more time into the commentary of it, and but yeah, thanks for it. If you click it now, it'll open it up in a new window, so you can still listen to me shite on about nothing. But anyway, here we go into the semi-final. So I'm feeling pretty good after getting a few solid wins under the belt, 6-0 and a 3-0. And this first half was unbelievable. I'm not going to lie. Wait till you see the halftime stats for this. It is ridiculous. I was all over him, and David De Gea was having the game of his life. But I had to go a little bit sweaty. I have no problem going sweaty if it's not going my way, because I start to go, oh shit, this is going to be one of those games where I just cannot win. But David De Gea couldn't do anything about this. Lovely left-footed volley from Lucho, because De Gea was in no man's land. But this is my opponent's first shot of the game, and look, so he's had 1 shot and scored, right? I've had 15 shots and 11 on target, and I've scored 2. Now, the shots I had weren't like shit shots. They were unbelievable, and the saves he was David De Gea was making, were absolutely ridiculous. So that's kind of why there were too many highlights if I was to show you them all. But here we go. I just your man got a second goal, and I was going, okay, he's had 2 shots now at this stage, and he scored both of them. So I just, put the foot down and got into it a bit more. It was a bit more of an even half, and he was getting a few breaks and stuff. But Lamela, once again, you do that McGeady spin and it's on his left foot, you're going to score. Just welly it into the top corner. Lovely stuff. Now I have something to show you here now, so just watch. We were absolutely flying through the Gold Cup, and on our way we were hammering our opponents. But while waiting for the final, something happened.
EA Sports.
Just sit back, relax, and you will see. Now there was a nice little unexpected animation for you there, lads. It's just the hammer flying out of nowhere and my opponent getting walloped on the head. Yeah, but you'll see why I made that animation, and you'll see why I had EA Sports in there. Because I get kicked out of... I was searching for a game, I was searching for the final. For a worthy opponent in the final. I get kicked out of Ultimate Team. I'm like, that's no problem. Now, I'm sure this has happened to many people before, but this is the first time it's happened to me, and it frustrated the ghoulies out of me, So I load back Ultimate Team back up. I go in to, search for the final again. and boom, it's gone. I've been kicked out of the Gold Cup completely. So this episode Ermagerd. No, okay, this episode 13 has turned into the biggest load of shite ever. It is unlucky for us. I was, contemplating whether to just end that episode at that, but I said no. We're going to start this Gold Cup up again, and we go into the first round. Here's our opponent. He's playing a 4-3-3. His chemistry is absolutely all over the shop, but I think I was a bit complacent, and it was a bit sluggish this game. It was a bit laggy, a bit sluggish, which meant when I wanted to do something, it took that split second extra, and that affects your game big time. Now, some awful defending there for me, and your man gets an easy finish. I'm saving up for Inform Willie for Malaga, for my goalkeeper, because Romero isn't the greatest. So Zarate even, makes it 1-0 straight away. Now he gets another bullshit goal. The header, he starts shushing me. That pissed me off. That was like, okay, let's get our A game on. Zabaleta doing some beautiful work down the wing. Lovely passing move straight from tip, and pass it back to the one and only Lamela, who, look at that super finish. Now, some people are wondering, what are my settings? All my settings are normal apart from shooting. I use semi-assisted shooting, so that means it just makes me feel like I have a bit more aim. If I want to get it that bit more into the corner, I can. You know what I mean? Saying that though, I do miss a few sitters as well. But yeah, he got us back into it, and Zarate gets an 89th minute goal. That made me feel so good, because he was there shushing me and all that. But that's it for today's episode. We're on 9,000 coins as it stands. So stay tuned. I'll probably have another video tomorrow, and I'll talk to you then. We have a little slip up as our keeper acts the muppet. It's so easy to play this guy, it's like playing with a puppet. We're shoving our hand up his arse and ripping out his insides as Banarfa takes the shot, and the crossbar it collides.